This Malaysian video game studio won International Game Awards and they made a sequel. Today I'm uploading an old conversation I had with Jeremy Ooi as he talks about his game and the games he liked the most. Jeremy Ooi!
Yes.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me here.
You've met Holly, the catching up cat?
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that there's a cat on the set. And I'm honestly not sure what to do now.
No, you just play with her, that's fine.
Okay.
She's cool. We've known each other for like fucking long time lah.
Yeah. Nearly 10 years.
Almost 10 years
Almost
ago.
10 years.
Jeez.
If not 10 years, slightly more than 10 years.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
we were both in the theater scene. You remember what we did?
It was like a improv comedy gathering thing. It was it's an improv comedy gathering thing, and that's where I met most of my theater friends there. So if I have to trace every single theater friend I meet, it's probably there.
Probably that time. Yeah, and then we did a couple of shows together as well.
We did. One is called Lost and Found, which is like a very personal exploration of lost and found.
Our stories,
Our stories.
Yeah.
And then there was another one called Stacks and Hand, which is a British play. Where the whole show takes place in two different toilets.
The toilet show. That's right.
The toilet show, yes, correct.
Yeah. So you've been in theater for a while. I mean, I kind of dabble with it, and then I had fun.
Yep.
Then so I kind of just I moved on, but I met a lot of friends there. But you kept going. You were one of the few that actually kept going.
Yes.
Yeah.
So very funny story that I actually did theater because I was kind of bored in college. I was kind of bored because
college so boring.
Because I really had nothing to do. So I through a mutual friend, I went with a friend to go to an audition. Okay. Then in that audition, I met some theater directors, and they asked me, "Hey, do you want to do finances for us, just as a freelance thing?"
Okay.
Because I was studying accounting, so that's why they were like, "Oh, great, accountant." She wants to drink my water. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's her water now.
It's okay. Yeah. So I started there. Then that's how I transitioned into production and acting and directing and producing and things like that.
Yeah. You went straight deep into the whole theater world.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I remember the last I saw of you was you were in this piece called Indicini.
Yes, Indicini Live.
It's just hilarious. There's so much gold in there. Oh
it's like a Malaysian version of Saturday Night Live, sketch comedy and things like that. Yeah.
And the great thing about it is that it just no holds barred one, because no one's gonna censor you. I mean, has anyone censored you guys?
So far, no, thank God.
No, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna keep it that way.
Yeah, keep it that way. I think for I think theater has a little bit more liberty because our audience is very specific. It's not super mainstream or anything like that. So I think the content that we can do for theater can push it a little bit further lah. Yeah.
Very nice. So, not only are you a theater practitioner, but you've also got into game development, video game development.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So this is two pretty unconventional careers, and you're just dual wielding both like a boss, right?
Oh, okay. There's actually a good excuse for that. I actually wanted to be a game developer ever since I was in secondary school. But I just didn't know how to get in. I didn't know if there were any game development companies in Malaysia. I didn't know if there were any opportunities here as well. So when I did theater, I actually met someone who is in the game development industry, who writes for a game company. So when I asked him, damn, how do you get in? Then because of my my trajectory at the time, I was studying accounting. So the only logical way is to go through a game producing. So it's like it's like film. You have producers, games have producers as well.
Yeah.
They manage all the non-development stuff like management, money,
Timelines.
deadlines, things like that.
Okay.
So I actually went into the theater to get production experience so that I can apply to a game company as a producer. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I like theater so much, I actually never left it because, hey, this is kind of fun and this is kind of cool and so my intention was theater was just for me as a stepping stone. Like I have no intention of continuing at that time. But when I went to the game industry, I actually had my foot in theater still, and I never left. I never left it long.
Yeah. Well, I know you fell in love with it. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty immersive experience at theater because there's so much work into it when you put it before the show comes on. A lot of behind the scenes work.
Yeah. There's a lot of behind the scenes that nobody gets to see it, which is good like if you don't notice the production and you just watch the show as it is, that's where the magic happens lah.
Yeah. So you went into game development, and then you partnered up with a couple of people, and you've created a video game called Simulacra.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Yeah, which I've had the pleasure and privilege of being part of as well.
Yep.
Full disclosure, I worked on the game, and that was. Can I say that Simulacra 1 is the most successful Malaysian video game?
I don't have the numbers, so I cannot vouch for it 100%. But maybe one of the, if not the most. But I really don't have the numbers, so I'm not gonna put a stamp on it. But I say I think it's successful for us lah. I think we would call it a success for us. But compare it to like in Malaysia, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, okay. No offense to other game developers. I'm pretty sure there are several out there. It's just that I've never heard of them.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
well,
because you worked on it lah. That's why.
Because
you cannot use that bias right now.
Yeah. But hey, okay. The best reviewed game then.
Okay. I guess I don't wanna jinx it.
Sure. I mean, it's already out. Simulacra 1's
yeah.
already out. Yeah. But now you're moving on to Simulacra 2.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
So Simulacra 2 is a sequel to Simulacra 1. So the whole concept of Simulacra is that you are playing a video game, but the whole game takes place on an interface of a mobile phone.
Yeah.
So that means like when you if you were to take a conventional video game where you walk around a room and you explore things, this sense of exploration is transferred to a mobile phone format. So that means you can read chat messages, you can open the gallery, and you can browse through their website, and you can look through their social media, things like that. So that's the concept of Simulacra. Simulacra 1, when we did it, it was more of like a mystery. It's more like a mystery of hey, someone has gone missing, and the only clue is this person's phone. So look through the phone and figure out what happened. What led to the events of her going missing. So Simulacra 2 is all about since we don't have the element of surprise anymore, so we want to take it to a different angle. So right now, the person of interest is dead. Okay, so you have a dead person's phone, and now you're trying to solve the mystery of what got this person killed. So so in the phone, so you play through it the same way as well, but the context of the mystery is different. So now something has happened, and you're not trying to rewind back time, as opposed to previously where you're trying to figure out what something that's ongoing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And the scope of this game is increased as well. Like
Yes.
everything from the number of words, the number of cinematics, and,
Yes.
and it's much more than the first game.
So the first game there's one main character. There's one main character and there's one central character, and the whole game revolves around that one character. In Simulacra 2, we actually have an ensemble cast of 4 people. Yeah. So there is 4 characters that are entangled in this mystery. So one of them is the dead one, and 3 of them are person of interest.
Okay.
So who knows? Maybe you can talk to them, you can interact with them, and maybe they might know something. Maybe they'll share something. Maybe they won't. And And Simulacra 1 had a very fairly linear progression. So that means like when you play from the beginning to the end, there's not really a very extreme directions you can go. Either way, no matter how you play it, you will come to a conclusion at the end. In Simulacra 2, we are going for a very non-linear approach. So what it means is that it gives you a bit more freedom, it gives you a lot more exploration, and it gives you a lot of tools to let you direct the flow of the story rather than the story directing you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You know, I would never have imagined, like, just if you just talked to me like a few years ago, 5 years ago, I never imagined that there are video games coming out of Malaysia that actually can reach this kind of level. So yeah, I wouldn't have believed it before.
I also wouldn't believe it. I don't bullshit lah.
Yeah, maybe a tap game or some Flappy Bird game, or maybe I don't know, but it's kind of So where do you think this is going? Do you think there's going to be more stuff coming up from these parts?
I think for Malaysians, because when people think about video games, or rather like mobile games, our games are primarily mobile. So if you're looking at mobile, right, a lot of people would immediately draw their attention to like Angry Birds and Clash of Clans, things like that. I think those kind of games, popular to contrary belief, like it might look very simple, or mobile games might look very simple, but it requires a lot of data to make it successful, because the competition is so high. Like every single day, I think there is every single day 500 to 700 games are being released at any one time on any platform. Every single day.
What?
Yeah. So that means like we're talking right now, there's probably 2 or 3 games being released as we are speaking.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it's very hard to compete. So if you want to compete, you have to do something really out of the box lah. And the way we approached Simulacra was how far away from the box can we go, and will this grab people's attention or not? Yeah.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah. So whether will more games like this come out? I think we have to. I think we have to try to think outside the box. Otherwise, we are going to just line up with every other game that's being released out there. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because the thing about games is that it exports better than movies can. Because movies you have a certain language and you have a certain target audience. But games, well, if you do it in English.
Yeah, games are quite they're very mechanically driven, so it's more accessible, I guess. Yeah, it's more accessible. Yeah, it's very easy to understand, like a slingshot, being thrown. You don't need to explain that to many people. People when look at it, you know. So you don't really need to you don't need to even though if it's in English, like you kind of get what's going on by just looking at it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, those kind of games are intuitive in a way. Yeah. So there is a future for video games in Malaysia.
I think there is, like right now, I think there are a lot of very exciting titles out. Like there's this company called Magnus Games. They are making like some sort of Harvest Moon-ish monster hunting kind of game. I might be butchering, I'm not very sure. but yeah, it looks very exciting. It looks very good. Okay. Like again, the level of quality is quite international. Okay. There's another game called No Straight Roads from Metronomic, where it's about 2 characters trying to fight a corporate evil corporate operation, evil corporate overlord, where they're trying to censor their music, and the game is and how you play the game involves music, which is very cool ideas lah. Yeah. So those are very exciting lah, like happening right now. Yeah, so those are the 2 that I can think of, which is like really cool, and I really want to see how it goes. Yeah, so yeah, I can't wait for those games. And those are Malaysian made games as well.
Oh yeah, those sounds pretty cool conceptually.
Yep.
Yeah. So do you think we'll ever make a AAA game in Malaysia?
Well,
PS4, Xbox, PC.
Well, Simulacra 1 is on console in December, so maybe that.
Do you count that as a AAA game?
No lah. We are super indie lah. I think AAA is it's a very long process. I think if you look at every single AAA game company out there, you can trace back to decades and maybe 10 years or 20 years history how they all started till this point. Wow. So I think where we're going right now, I think we will head there eventually. But I think that it's something that you can't really rush because it takes a lot of years to build up that goodwill. It takes a lot of years to build up that level of.
It takes an army.
It
takes experience.
It takes a lot of correct. It takes a lot of good luck. Takes a lot of skill. Takes a lot of perseverance. I think once you've gone through that, then you will eventually get there.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think yes, but it'll be a while. Yeah.
It'll take a while. Yeah. Better not rush it, but you don't do it.
Do it properly. You don't rush it. Yes.
Cool. What are some of your favorite games?
Oh, my favorite games. My favorite game of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time. It's
time.
not even a video game. It's Magic the Gathering. You laugh, but it's really
Your favorite video game is not a video game.
Yeah. Well, there is a video game version of it, but Magic the Gathering is my favorite game of all time. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and it's been my favorite game for again nearly 10 years.
Okay.
Like I ever since I started playing it, I've never stopped playing it since then. So yeah, so I guess that qualifies as my favorite game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a collectible card game, and it's not just any collectible card game, right?
No,
it's the collectible.
the grandfather of all collectible card games. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I played Magic with you a couple of times. That was fun. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. I think that's all the time we have. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much.